I think is wasteful and complicates both their problem and ours. We must have a means of disengaging from this area. We must show our country that it may. I am sure that we don't beat those days in the sense of ending the major military campaigns. We nonetheless can withdraw the bulk of our U.S. forces according to the schedule we've laid out. The advantage of taking them out is that we can say to the Congress and people that we do have a plan for reducing the exposure of U.S. combat personnel to the guerrilla actions in South Vietnam, actions that the people of South Vietnam should gradually develop a capability to suppress themselves. And I think this will be of great value to us in meeting the very strong views of Fulbright and others that we're bogged down nation will be there for decades.
Well, I think the only thing is that it's going hardly to public point of view rate withdrawal. This would seem illogical. It's going to have to keep falling in out rather than just do it by attrition if you really do it. But the only thing that we're talking now about shortly, let's just go ahead and do it without making a formal statement about it.
Senator Goldwater accused your administration today of falsification of the news in order to perpetuate itself in office. Would you care to comment on that?
Well, what was he referring to?
Making a speech here at the Women's National Press Club, and his point was that you and your administration are mismanaging the news and using it to perpetuate yourself in office.
Well, as I've said before, I think it would be unwise at this time to answer or reply to Senator Goldwater. I'm confident that he'll be making many charges, even more serious than this one, in the coming months. And in addition, he himself has had a busy week selling TVA and giving permission to suggesting that military commanders overseas be permitted to use nuclear weapons, attacking the president of Bolivia while he was here in the United States, involving himself in the Greek election. So I thought that it really would be not fair for me this week to reply to him.
Mr. President, back to the question of troop reductions. Are any intended in the Far East at the present time, particularly in Korea, and is there any speed up in the withdrawal from Vietnam intended?
Well, as you know, when Secretary McNamara and General Taylor came back, they announced that we would expect to withdraw 1,000 men from South Vietnam before the end of the year. And there's been some reference to that by General Hawkins. If we were able to do that, that will be our schedule. I think the first unit, the first contingent, would be 250 men who are not involved in what might be called frontline operations. It would be our hope to lessen the number of Americans there by 1,000 as the training intensifies and is carried on in South Vietnam.
He should start talking within about 7 or 8 minutes, assuming he arrives within the next few minutes. And he plans to speak for 20 minutes.